7 exam, the 3, the 65, the 66, the SIE exam, all the FINRA exams and Nasaa exams. Come here for some help with it. Now, before I get started and into the live, hey, how are you? That's great. I'm glad to see you here. So let's get into this a little bit. Let's start with the number one question I get all the time is, what do I do if I'm taking the test tomorrow? So as I say, get the hell off my live. If you're taking it tomorrow, I don't want you on here. Good luck, vibes, congrats, snaps. We're going to do it. Get some sleep, get off here. Now, if you're taking it tomorrow, you're done, you studied, go get some sleep, do whatever you have to do to relax, glass of wine, smoke a J, whatever it is, okay? Back massage, whatever. Now, the next step is if you're taking it after tomorrow, like say 2 days from now. Tomorrow, don't take any tests really. If you want to do little quizzes, maybe, but nothing big, nothing taxing. Spend the day adding knowledge, okay? Just spend the day just watching videos, watching my videos, reading the book, reading some like the Crunch Time Facts, or if you have Notman, the key topics, or if you have Kaplan, the tips and tricks. All these little things. I think Achievable has a cheat sheet too. I'll have to look that up. I think they do. Now, so that's good for tomorrow and the day after. Now, if it's beyond that, what you want to do is you want to take, if you're within 10 days, you want to take finals every day. In the morning, try to match the time you're taking on the exam if you can, to get the same biorhythms and all that Zen crap, okay? Try to do that. And then every day after you take it, review it in detail, right and wrong answers. Review everything, not just the wrong answers. Review everything in any section you do bad on, either reread, watch a video, or take a quiz on to do it to get that score up. That's your thing. Leading up to that, remember, when you start studying, and if you're just starting now, you want to make sure that you read the book fully. I don't care what test it is. Read the book cover to cover, no tests, no questions, no highlighting, screw the highlighting, no notes. Just read through it. If you want to go through the second time and take notes, that's fine. But we like progress. We want to get through. So those are your plans for taking it. Literally, that's what it is. Taking it tomorrow, stop, get off here. Taking it beyond tomorrow, no tests the day before, but every day but the day before, you're taking finals every day. But you don't need to take finals for a month, like 10 days. You want to do chapter quizzes and like attack the weak stuff up until 10 days out, and then every day. Then watch videos and read. I think that works. Now, there's a lot of free stuff. Remember, you're not alone. There's a lot of free stuff on here. There's a lot of free stuff. I have my Facebook group, which is FINRA Exam Prep with Capital Advantage Tutoring. Then we also have Series 65, 66 Exam Prep. I have almost 5,000. I mean, it's ridiculous. I looked up, it's like 2,200 active people in there. We have a chat for every class test, right? So you can go in the room and see the big stuff and then get help from me and Michael Weiss and a couple other tutors. By the way, Michael Weiss, great tutor. Check him out at series7examtutor.com. Also, I do it at series7exam.org. Okay. You can, if I'm too expensive and Michael's too busy, which he's pretty busy, I have other tutors that are newer. Good. They're just newer and they're cheaper. Okay. I can help you out with that. If you need the 79, I got a guy, Joe, out in California, but he's booked up constantly. It's crazy because he's that good. I'm trying to get him to get somebody else to back him up. Now you have that. We also have my membership thing. So every Friday night we meet at 6 o'clock. I do the 65, 66 class, even the 63. At 7 o'clock, I do the Series 7. And then at 8 o'clock, I do the options. It's an options only class. We call it the happy hour because people drink, have wine, and we go to like 8:30. We start at 8, we go to like 9:30 sometimes, unless I have to go. It's every Friday night Eastern time. Those are in my memberships. So in the membership, if you go into the group, if you go onto my video, there's a little button that says join. Also, if you like my shit, hit like, subscribe, and share this shit, okay? See what happens. Maybe it works. Okay, so now, hit the join button, and there's 4 choices. There's the cheap one, which is just watching old membership videos of these classes. I record them and post them sometimes. Then the next level up is $20 a month. Now remember, do this on a laptop or desktop, because if you do it on an iPhone, Apple sometimes like to jack 30% on, so we don't want to do that. $20 a month is just my options videos. Now my options are crazy. Okay, they're different than anyone else's. You can use T-charts if you want. I don't. Okay, I think my options are off the fucking chart. They're game changing, totally different, very visual, like common sense. So you kind of understand what's going on. You know the bull bear, the break even, everything. That's for $20 a month to get access to all my videos on options. It's only options. Everything else is free. Anything else I do other than the classes and the options is free. I put however many videos on there. Now, the next step up is $25 a month, which means you get everything below it. You get the once a week 7 class, plus the options, plus the replay of the videos. Then you go up even higher, the $50 a month. That's the option class, the Series 7 class, and the options, videos, and then the membership replays. Okay. So if you think about it, we meet every week pretty much. I'm even doing not the Christmas Eve, right? Every Friday we meet, and once in a while it'll be a Sunday if I have something going on Friday, but it's either Friday or Sunday. I don't like Sundays because I finally get to see football. Okay. Now, hey, how are you? What's up? Hey, congrats. That's awesome. Now, if you haven't noticed, this isn't live. I'm recording this, right? You did figure that out, right? I'll be live in a second, just as soon as I get this shit out of the way. Now, if you think about it, paying $50 a month if you're doing options, okay? That means you're meeting 2 times a week, which is 8 lessons, which is what, $6 a lesson. It's pretty cheap. I think so. I'm selling myself cheap. Okay. Anyway, those are all the things. If you also, what other? So also check out Susie Rhodes at Passmaster. You can check out Brandon Rith over at Basic Wisdom. You can check out Brian Lee at Teskey. You can check out Dean Tinney over on his channel. That's it. I mean, those are all the free resources out there. I still think I'm the shit because I don't waste time. I don't talk for a long time. I don't have long videos. They're not short. Some are long, but most of them are shorter. I get to the point. I try to keep you awake. And sometimes I freaking curse because I can't help it. Y'all have a good time. Let's get into the live. Let's go because you don't want to see my shit anymore. Hey, welcome. How are you? How's everyone doing? Welcome. It's happy. Is it Tuesday? So Tuesday night. I guess it's a Tuesday night. I hope everyone's doing well. And we're nailing this. Okay, good. So welcome on, Mandy. I hope I answered your question. I'm doing this blind because I can't see anything yet. Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom. Motivating mom. Boom. Okay. Okay. So now there it is. That's weird. I got to change that background. Hold on. I got to change the background a little bit. That one's okay. Let's go back to Christmas. We can do that. Okay. I think that works. Or I can do that. That works. That's an easier thing to see. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, so let me start with this. Okay, so Mandy, I hope I answer your question. So understand. So if to be considered to have custody, okay, to be considered to have custody, one of the things is you accept prepaid fees 6 months in advance of more than 500 or more if it's on the state level, or 1,200 or more. So again, you're accepting prepaid fees 6 months in advance, $500 or more on the state level, or 1,200 or more on the federal level. That would be considered custody. That's one of the things to be considered custody. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Awesome. I'm so glad that fucking helped. I absolutely love that shit helps. I love when I hear that my stuff helps you a little bit. So you know what's going to happen now. I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Way to go, man. Chris Rain, you're done, right? So you're totally done. That's the thing, to be fucking done. We want to be done, off the charts. Get off my channel. Go try to earn. Now the hard part starts, earning. Your probation's done. Now you got to earn your shit. You got to earn your stuff. Okay, good. Okay. Now, Ariel, let's see. Motivating mom, thank you very much. Okay. No, when you do it online, you can't bring anything. Okay. So when you do it online, you can't bring anything on there. I mean, basically, I think they allow a tissue or something like that. But what they do is, Ariel, they actually give you, Ariel, you must have been so mad when Little Mermaid came out. But anyway, so what happens is, it's always random thoughts going on in my head. You get, what they do is your calculator's on the screen, and so is this notepad. It's like notepad. It's not, you can't bring a notepad. It is a notepad on the screen that you can type stuff into. But like notepad, like it's a little, it's not, you can't draw. You basically just type it in. So that's all it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you heard that joke a million fucking times. Okay. Boom, motivating mom. I love that. I love that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Series 6, baby. Let's get on this thing. Motivating mom. I don't know if I've said this already, but I do think since you passed already, and I don't think I reacted to it. Some time to celebrate. Come on, let's celebrate. And I have one saved. I have one saved in my package for Michael Arosa when he beats this thing. Okay, back to this. Okay. 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 Elise, how are we? Okay. Boom. Okay. Look at that, St. Louis, all this shit. Elise, how are you? St. Louis stuff. It's like a lot of people from St. Louis. I get a lot of people from Dallas. A lot of my people that reach out and stuff like that. And it seems like I have a lot of students from Dallas, the Schwab thing. I don't know who fucked up. It's just they had a really bad year last year, and I get a bunch of calls now all the time. So FINRA filing versus principal rules. So there's a bunch of different things. So let's talk about this for a second. So, okay, now, let's do it this way. If I send some sort of recommendation to 25 or less people, that's correspondence, that's just reviewed. If I send some sort of recommendation, something about stocks to institutions, that's institutional and it's just reviewed. If I send it to more than 25 people in a 30-day period, or it's advertising, which is the same thing, or sales literature, anything like that, that has to be pre-approved by a principal. Right now, according to that, none of that gets sent to FINRA. There are exceptions. We'll get there. None of that gets to FINRA, other than we're going to get into it. Now, if it's on social media and it's called static, which means it's there and it can't be changed, that's pre-approval, okay? If it's interactive, where it's like a back and forth, like a chat room, it's considered a public appearance, and it's treated like correspondence, okay? It's treated like correspondence, okay? Which means it's reviewed after the fact, as long as your people are trained, okay? Now, on to the other part, filing. The only time you have to file all your advertising and retail stuff is in the first year of business. The first year of business, you got to file all your advertising and retail stuff with FINRA. Now, after that, after your first year, you don't really have to do it unless it's mutual funds. I've always forget one of them. Mutual funds, options, CMOs, futures, and DPPs. Well, let's do the investment companies, CMOs, DPPs, futures, and options all have to be filed with FINRA. Now, I think futures have to be done 10 days before, but most are within 10 days. So you publish it, then you send it to FINRA within 10 days. They're not approving it. Remember, regulators don't approve shit, okay? No regulator ever approves anything ever. Now, if it's a mutual fund and it has what's self-created, like I created my own ranking, self-created rankings or ratings, then it has to be sent 10 days before first use. Now, self-created rankings, a couple of things that have to be in there, right? One, the big one is if you do a self-created ranking, you have to list how many people you're ranking it against. Because look, if you go, hey, I'm third in class, and there's only 3 mutual funds, that's a little different than I'm third, and there's 40 mutual funds that I'm doing it from. So again, mutual funds with self-created rankings or ratings have to be filed 10 days before. Pretty much everything else is 10 days after. Might be futures that are 10 days before also. I can't remember. It's little details. So again, hope that helps a little bit, Mary. Okay. Again, Chris, I am so happy for you. It's nice to be done. Way to go in. Now this is the best part. How about this? When you finish, think about this, Chris, if you're still here. You get to on the long weekend and you don't have to find time to study. Okay. You get to go into the long weekend without, oh, there you go. Thank you very much. Options is 10 days before. Thank you, Mary. So there we go. I always fucking forget. So you get to into a long weekend and you don't have to wake up and study. Here's the other part. Whenever you guys pass all this shit, and all of you will, at some point, like 2 days later, you're going to wake up and go, oh my God, I got a test. Oh, I don't. I'm done. It takes usually, if you're studying for a while, it takes like about 2 weeks for it to stop thinking, oh my God, I got to get up and do this. But it is such a great feeling. It's kind of like waking up on Saturday morning and going to have late for school and then not. I think one time, sophomore year, I woke up, got ready, and I lived only a mile from the school. So I ran to the school only for it to be Saturday. Okay. But there's definitely been times on a Monday, there's definitely times the worst is I got up on a Friday thinking it was a Saturday and went back to sleep. That's why I spent I think I probably broke the record for lunchtime detention. So we did a cruel thing that we had 42-minute lunches. Yeah, exactly, PTSD. And if you didn't do your homework or you're late for class, late for school, you got a lunchtime detention where they took half your lunch away. Literally, I think I had a good 2 years of that. Literally, I never went to lunch, a whole lunch. It was fun. I mean, they saved the seat for me and all that, and they got food, and my friends left me food for me, but it wasn't the same. Just couldn't get out of it. This fucking thing. I don't like clocks. Okay. Okay. See, that's one thing. If I didn't have hair then, I probably would never been late. I was always doing stuff. Okay. Steven, boom. Okay. Boom. I'm working on it. Not the 24, but I mean, no, not the 52. I mean, I may do that stuff. The 4, I have a couple option videos on it. I just did a collar video. The 24 I'm working on. I have about 2 more videos about to pop out in the next, like, this week or so. I promised somebody to do it this week. Yeah, my promise is falling flat ears most of the time. But yeah, Steven, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I am trying to get out on other videos, but I just literally pretty much just finished the 63, 66 playlists. So they're pretty much done. And then I can move on to other shit. I'm trying to do it one at a time. I don't know. I don't come out and go, okay, I'm planning everything out. I just throw it out there. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it works. It is what it is. I'm just trying to have some fun until I get sick of it. Then I'll just delete all my videos. Okay. Knee. There was you ever see Monty Python? It's like the Knights of Knee. Okay, anyway, just throwing it out there. Okay. Boom, I love it. Okay. Okay, you're right. Mary, you're right there. Okay. You're right there. Go back to reading or watching videos maybe for a couple of days. Boom, 6, baby. How's it? So motivating mom. How motivate me? How's the studying going? Okay. Elise. Okay. Boom. Yeah. How you doing, Michelle? How's the studying going? Okay. Some of you are on my options class, right? So we're going to get that. So remember, on Kaplan, if on Kaplan your scores are under 70s, and it's the options in the margin of the math that's getting you, you're good. Because in reality, on Pass Perfect and Kaplan, your option scores will pull your scores down. Where on the real test, they'll pull them up. Okay. Okay. Scoring between 6 and 7. Not many Kaplan noticing their customers. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they go a little too heavy on the math. Okay. You're gonna get you motivating the 6. Come on, we can do the 6. If you can do the SIE, you can do the fucking 6. Okay. I get it. Well, read in the morning. Do cocaine. Whatever I have to do to stay awake. I don't care. I'm kidding. Get a Red Bull or something. Or buy that. Drink some of those iced energized lemonade. Okay. 6 p.m. on Fridays, kid. 6 p.m. on Fridays. Okay. 6 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. So maybe get one of those supercharged lemonades, but don't drink 2. You saw the one guy died, right? And they're suing second lawsuit against Panera because they weren't making those energized or supercharged lemonades. Obvious that it's loaded with more caffeine than horse horse pills. Okay. Okay. At least you're gonna be fine. There's way less math on the real exam than on Notman or Kaplan. They do. And I think I don't know if Notman uses their own questions for the 6 or not. I think they have some diagnostics of their own, but I think their question bank is still through Kaplan. They have a great relationship. Okay. There you are, Michael. Boom. I was waiting there. I knew you'd be on there. Okay. I'll work on that stuff. I'll work on it. Okay, back to this. So let's see. Motivating. There you go. I got it. There you go. Yeah, so just go to Panera and get the supercharged lemonade. Okay. Okay, McKenna, we'll work on that. I am always a fan of taking supplemental materials. I love Achievable, but I always am a fan of doing supplemental. Go get the Kaplan one. Michael Weiss in the Facebook group, he has a discount link or code or whatever it is. 3,000% off or something like that. I think it's like 10%. Been scoring constant 68 cent simulated exams, test in 10 days. So I would figure out where your lowest sections are, Mary, and reread. Now, again, if it's the math, don't worry, okay? I know that's right. So look, Mary, you're in the group. So on Friday night, okay? No, don't worry about it. So motivate. No, I knew you weren't really doing cocaine. No, you're kidding. Okay. I would say just start doing the charged lemonade. Now, I'm just kidding. Just maybe just read in the morning or something like that. Okay. I had a guy. Yeah, so we'll go heavier into the concept stuff Friday night. But I had a guy. I was teaching him the 24. He gave me 1 week, so I met with him every night for like 3 hours a night. And he was going the week before. He was going on a plane to Singapore, right? Whatever it was. He refused to read. Scott, I appreciate it. I'll get to you. That's awesome. Thank you. He was reading, and remember, this is his compliance officer, who's a woman, and I was best friend. I knew her from high school. She was a year behind me, right? So she told me he won't read. He said, you got to just, so I had a PowerPoint. I had to put naked girls on the PowerPoint to get him to fucking read it. So I had to come up with, I think there was 94 slides. I had to come up with 94 pictures, I mean, legal pictures, obviously, of naked girls to put on the PowerPoint so he would read it on the plane. I'm surprised he didn't get arrested on the plane, but he did. His first class. So just crazy. You got to do what you got to do to get them past the goddamn test. He refused to read it. I worked with him till 4 a.m. the day of. He walked out of I walked out of his office. I passed out on the couch. He went to the thing and passed. Okay. I know, Michael. I get it. Okay. So it is what it is. So you got to do what you got to do, right? Okay. So you need Mary. If it's the option stuff that's hurting you, if it's a math stuff that's hurting you, don't worry about it. If you're in the 68s on Kaplan, you're probably okay. But go over that. Okay. That's okay. Let's try later in the week, like maybe Friday or something like that. I have more time on Friday or the weekend. Okay. Let's go. Okay. The Series 6. The Series 6 class is at 6. That's the membership thing. That's on Fridays at 6 p.m. A lot of fun. Okay. I want to be done with you too, Mike. I want you off my goddamn plate. I want you done. Okay. Now up to you, McKenna. Okay. So if you're just, I don't know how far along you are. Okay. I'm not a big fan of going what's just on there, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let in a little secret. It's not a secret. Everyone fucking knows it. There are two things that are heavily, heavily tested on the test. Okay. Heavily tested on the test. One is investment risks. Investment risks all over the place. That's a lot. Reinvestment risk, interest rate risk, systematic, non-systematic, credit risk, all that shit. You got to know them. And I have a bunch of videos on that. Now, the other thing is you have to, a lot of it's going to be, remember, it's not all of it, but this is a bulk, okay? What the register rep can and cannot do, okay? So a lot of that comes down to what the register rep can and can't do, meaning, okay, that free riding, selling away, whether they can make a recommendation or not, what to open an account, what do they need, stuff like that. Now, if you look in my video playlist on the essay exam playlist, the whole back end, like maybe from I call it like 15A or something like that. It's later. It'll say, I'll tell you exactly what it'll say. So you want to look for my videos that start with. Let's see. So it's going to be, pay attention on this. If you're going to watch my videos, you want to make sure customer accounts, compliance considerations, prohibited activities. That's always an exciting one. SRO requirements for associated persons, and employee conduct and reportable events. So that's employee conduct and reportable events, SRO requirements for associated persons, prohibited activities, prohibitado, and compliance considerations and customer accounts. Those are the ones you want to make sure you read, watch those videos and read. Okay. Pretty much, Michelle, pretty much. A couple of them I went rogue on it because I like the way I do it better than their. Remember, the whole thing is I don't use their chapters. I lose the title of their chapter and then I go off. That's what I do. I don't read from their fucking book. I'm literally using that chapter to keep it in order. And don't forget, if you can't watch it on YouTube and you're driving around, go look up Blue Collar Finance on podcasts or the Spotify, Google, Alexa, like this one. Hey, Google, play the latest episode of Blue Collar Finance. See what happens. Okay, so now, hold on. Okay, I had to stop mine from playing it. Okay, So I can't so many views. It's like I think I'm close to 500,000 views. It's unfucking believable. What views? They're not views, they're listens, I guess. Whatever the hell it is. Okay. Now, there you go. See, that's why I do that. I think it's very funny. It's like forced listening. Okay. Okay. So don't feel overwhelmed. Do little by little, right? Take it a little bit at a time. I like to break shit down into little stuff. So just watch videos and go along that way. Okay. Okay. Hope that helped a little bit, McKenna. I'm gonna make the screen bigger because I am blind. Okay. Don't forget, Edward Jones this is still my favorite thing ever. Hello. Read. Don't just take quizzes. Read. Okay. I'm hoping I don't lose power before this is over. We're having quite the storm here. Okay. Gusts up to 50 miles an hour. It's not even a hurricane. Okay. I think, Ariel, what test are you taking? I forgot. Let's see. Hold on. Where are you? Okay. Oh, you taking the SIE? Yeah, you're fine. But if it doesn't hurt, it never hurts to get another vendor. So maybe go to Kaplan. Now, remember, do not. Here's the thing. Go. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Okay. There you go. I love that. That's funny. Okay. Boom, Anna Victoria. I love that. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, look, the whole thing is my job is I know I was so excited to get it. I literally that's my favorite thing. I still have snow on the ground, but it's my favorite thing ever, and I love the swear jar. Okay. I can't wait to have a shelf for that to put it up there. Okay. So now, always get a supplement. I love it because then you get 2 different questions. You can even use my videos to test. You know, I have the free place. So just get the products down. Now remember, okay, the best way to do that is to match up my video with what chapter you're reading, whether it's a 9 kids. Okay, I'm just gonna say 9 kids. How the fuck does he have the energy to cheat on you, the fucking bastard? Okay. Damn. Look, motivating. That's motivating. At 55, we're gonna nail it. Just understand, remember something. Last summer I got an 83-year-old woman to pass the 66. Fucking A. Okay. That's what I always said. So my thing is, I always told my wife, I'll never cheat on you, but when it's over, it's fucking over. Okay. So I just go. I will promise. Okay. Happy birthday, Anna Victoria. Okay. Boom. Well, okay, there you go. Okay. I'm glad I'm helping you motivating. You should join the Friday night things when you need it, but you're probably not there yet. Okay. So now, again, in my free practice finals, I have a bunch of it. SIE, if I have I have the one that's very, very close to the exam. I have a Notman one. I have 2 or 3 achievables. I have the STC one, and then I have the FINRA one. They're all good to do. They help you, stuff like that. Okay. Lisa. Yeah, but you know what? This is what I tell everyone. Everyone goes after the pass. They go, Ken, you were instrumental. Yeah, I help. You don't pass unless you do the work, right? So that's the thing, okay? Ariel, they do a little bit, but it's the same stuff. My videos match the STC, but somebody said they kind of match achievable too, which is interesting. Okay. Okay. Exactly. If you can have 9 kids, you can do anything. I have 4, and I thought that was a lot. I'm only up to 3.5 grandkids right now. Okay. So this is the crazy part. Now I'm going to get into this shit. So Ariel, you know what to do. You need the supplements, right? So I'm 56. So my grandson was 4. So when I was 52, so in 2019, right August 11th, 2019. Okay, my first grandkid was born. One of my best friends from high school, his 3rd kid was born. So his 3rd kid was born on the exact same day as my first grandchild. That's nuts. His wife's younger than him. I mean, he was a doctor. So his wife's like, mid-30s. But holy crap. Imagine at 52, I'm tired by seeing my grandson a couple hours a day, and he wears me out. Who the hell can handle a kid at 52? I would not want that. God bless him. Okay. But now he's 4, so it's easier. But I mean, who the hell would want to do that? Okay. Yep, I agree. Just watch the videos and go from there. You're going to get there. McKenna, we're going to get you over Mackenzie, we're going to get you over it. Okay. McKenna, I'm getting screwed up. Okay. So yeah, we'll go over. Look, understand the whole suitability ones. If so, Mary, I want to keep calling you Meryl. So yeah, but he has fucking nannies. That's a De Niro. I'm not a fan of De Niro. I don't like him anymore. I used to. Okay. Boom. Oh, that's awesome, JPL. That's awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, a lot of people said it showed up on their Spotify rap, and that is sad. Okay. Don't worry about 2023. Just if you're taking the next month, everything's 2023. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Okay. They're not changing. They usually don't change it till like May or June anyway. So as long as you're taking this shit by February or so, you're not gonna have to worry about. You don't even think about changes yet. Okay. So understand something. If you go to my options basics playlist, it's all about it's really a lot about what was I gonna say? A lot of it is all about theory and strategies and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Okay. Did I screw this up? Hold on. Nope. What did I put in the other one? Not sure what I did here. I'm looking for something. Oh, actually, I could just do there. Okay. Okay. I get it. You know what? That's the thing. Okay. Yeah, Abdullah. Yeah, just not right before the test. Okay. Just remember. So Friday night, we'll go over. We'll go over the theory stuff. It's big. It's not that they're not as bad as you think they are. Okay. Yeah. Look, in reality, I don't drink alcohol either. I don't. I used to, but I had a No, it's not like I'm an alcoholic. I can drink or all that, but it was a college was a fun time. Okay, so I'm trying to make up for that by I could not do any drugs or a thing, and I'd still probably be for the rest of my life. And because of what I did in college, probably average more than the most. Okay, first time here, I'm taking the 7 to 3 weeks. My friend used. Oh, you passed perfect. Okay, yes, yes. No, okay. So Scott, it's not the most simple, but it teaches you better than anyone else. That's the thing. If you have past perfect already and you get achievable and go back and forth with Ginger Two, you're gonna be solid. That's literally it's gonna be awesome. You'll like that. Okay. If you do that, if you can go back and forth between the two, if you can go back and forth between past perfect and achievable, you're in great place. Okay. Yeah. Especially not. How would you have time, right, with all the kids? Okay, so look, well, the act of making the kids is better than alcohol, right? Okay, so I would say get the achievable. It's not similar, but they teach it better than everyone else. That's their thing. They teach this shit better than everyone else. Okay, and Scott, I appreciate getting you that you got through the SIE. I'm so happy for you. But since I haven't seen you here, and since you've passed the SIE, you know what I have to do. I got to do it. I just love doing that. Get me away from that button. Okay, that's for you, Scott Coran. Okay, you probably asked it like 4 months ago. Okay, okay, okay. I know. No, you're gonna get it. No, at least no. You don't want to take my brain there. It's like no, it's not good. You would never, if you knew in my brain, you'd never talk to me again. Okay, like what is wrong with that guy? Okay, okay, yeah, Abby, yes. First of all, Kaplan's fucking hard. Okay, here's the thing though. Whenever you switch vendors, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Anytime you switch vendors, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Just get used to it. Okay. So if you're taking it next month, and you may have some time. Okay. So that's the thing. You may have some time to get through some stuff. Maybe, just maybe, you go back to reading for a couple days. Maybe try that. I don't know if that's gonna help you or not, but it might. I'm trying to find something. I thought I had it. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Okay. So really, listen to me. Get on. I would absolutely get the. Don't worry about the Q bank so much. Maybe do little quizzes. Okay. So here's what I want you to do, Abby. Do the progress exam. So you got a month, which is awesome. I know you don't think it's a lot of time, but it is a lot of time. What I want you to do is go down, do the chapter quizzes. Okay, if you can on Kappa, 10 questions each. Do the performance tracker. Anything you're under 70, anything under 70, I want you to go back and anything under 70, I want you to go and put it and reread that chapter or watch the video. One of them, okay? That's what I want you to do, okay? That's the best, that's your best chance, okay? Boom, 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 okay. And where are we? Boom, okay. That's good, okay. Yes, the hearts, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm telling you, yeah, motivated mom. People tell you can't do shit. That's the other thing. Don't anyone ever let fucking tell you that you can't do this shit. Although I had somebody on TikTok make a comment. They said, after all that rambling, I still don't know what the SIA exam is. So I decided decided I was mean. I said, maybe it's not for you and good luck at Starbucks. Okay. Yes, Past Perfect. Let me explain something to you. Past Perfect will get you through the test. Okay. But they take it a longer ride. This is the way I explain Past Perfect. One, Ed Floor, like supposedly a guy, he really likes to prove how smart they are. If I was taking a CPR class and used Past Perfect, they would be teaching me open heart surgery to get there. I don't need that shit. You take again, they're fine. Their non-math stuff is fine, right? Their non-math stuff is pretty good. It's their math shit that is just driving me goddamn nuts. That's the problem, okay? And that's where we got to fix that, okay? So I would always say, get what the hell is going on? That I can't find this stupid thing that I'm looking for. I'm never. I got it. I know why. Okay. Okay. So really, they just go okay. Yeah, just work on and the other thing is, Abby, look for my videos that match what you're doing bad in. Watch the videos, then read the chapters. Because look, the other thing is, if you go, I have a chat playlist called Quick Topics. It's like one-offs, like 5-minute videos on like Roth versus IRA, covered out versus 529, all like geos versus revenue, stuff like that. It's a lot of good, fun, short videos. Okay. Good. Okay. So I'm telling you, right? That's what I'm saying. The vendors, the past perfect options questions are goddamn nuts. So, Scott, if you want to test yourself, like I said, go into my free practice finals playlist. You can find it and go that way and take a look. Try those exams, see how you do. And look, this is how I've always said you do it. Your question pops up, you slap it, you hit pause, you try to answer it yourself, and then you hear how I do it. I explain it. The good thing about those videos is I didn't write the questions. So when you read them, I'm responding. I'm reacting the same way you would react. So you get to hear how to process these questions. Okay. Yeah, Mike, I know. I'm not. I don't think that wouldn't go very well. And this was also 15 years ago when you could do shit like that. Okay. Juan, we'll get there. Okay. Yeah, and Michelle, yeah, they're pretty much in chapter order. I put them in I have them in the best order that kind of like the best order you should have. Okay. Yep, blue collar finance, baby. Let's keep it going. Let's get that thing to 1 million listens. Okay. I was excited again. I know you said this right. I was absolutely excited to get the bobblehead. Okay. Again, I have to put this up there. It's fucking impressive. Absolutely impressive. Good thing you kicked his ass to the curb. So here's the thing on this. So they're a little bit different, but it's the same topics. It's just sometimes they're like just they have a different take on it. It's all the same stuff. Okay. There you go. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. The comedy show is awesome. And guess what I'm doing on the 18th? Another one. My wife got me enough. So to Jimmy, oh, you saw the Jimmy Carr was fucking awesome. If you ever get a chance to see him and you will not be offended, go see him. I'm going to see Nate Bargatze on the 18th. That's my new thing. I'm just going to go to comedy shows every month. The city, they're great. Okay. Although this one's in Jersey, it's at the Rock. No, probably not. Very little, Ariel. Very little. Don't worry about that. You're not going to see a lot. If it's in the STC trending topics, maybe they talk a little bit, but not really. It's not heavy stuff. Maybe just to what did they secure that they changed the RMD stuff. Okay. Again, don't sweat the changes yet. Okay. Do not worry. Okay. Oh, hold on. You actually said more than just hey. Okay. So JPL, how you feeling about the 65? How's your studying going? Put it in here. Okay. So Abdullah, I don't know if I got you. I'm about 10 minutes behind. Not too bad. Yes, I taken the green light and the finals, but I really want you to do it a good week before. I want you to do a good week before the exam so you have time to recover. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, take it 2 days before." Why would you do that? Because what happens if you go if you take it 2 days before and you do bad, you're screwed. You can't make it up. Okay. And remember, nobody cares how many times you did it. Once you pass, nobody gives a shit how many times it took you to pass. We got to get you through all these exams, okay? That's true. I am a fucking nut job. It's crazy. I am not. That's why I got asked a couple places to teach for them, and I did it when I started, and it just like when I worked for Greco, the first place I went to, right? Because I was doing it as a favor. Every time I taught, there was a 40-hour class. I do it in like 30 because I talk fast. So they kept saying to me, Ken, there's a secret to this, and I found out they're wrong. If you're because he was about drilling for hours, and that was a problem. Like he said, no, if it's an hour lesson, stretch it into 2. It's more money. I'm like, whatever. He charged $3.50 an hour and paid me $25. I wasn't doing that. They kept saying, if you think you're talking too slow, you're talking just right. Yeah, Michelle, nobody gives a shit. As long as you pass it, nobody cares. So again, okay. They always said, if I'm talking too slow, I'm talking right. So right now, I'm trying to talk slow, it's driving me nuts. My brain is about to explode. Okay. That's impressive. In the military, that's all of the kids in the military. That's awesome. So you don't have to worry about them. Okay. I have a retirement one. Yeah, JPL. I have a retirement plan. It might be in the Series 7 playlist, but I definitely have one, and it'll overlap. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Maybe. Hold on. Okay, Mackenzie. Why haven't you read the book yet? Aiden, how are you? Aiden, how are you? Aiden, how are you? Do you have news for us or something? Okay. Why haven't you read the book, Mackenzie? Can you take time and read the book? Yeah, you're overwhelmed. Okay. You take it. Gotta read the book. Please, if you have time, take off. If you're taking it next week, okay? If you're taking it on the 24th, that means you have 15 days. Please spend a few days just even okay. Let's do this. Let me make a deal with you. Read the book, but don't read these 4 chapters, okay? Don't read options. Just do the math. Don't read balance sheet, technical fundamental. Don't do margin, and don't do got it. But cut out that's fine. So start today though, kid. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. Motivating mom? No. Fuck that shit. Trust me, I am no politically correct person, and I believe everyone should have an equal shot at shit. There's no reason you can't pass this fucking shit. But again, Mackenzie, spend time reading the book, but don't look. Just do the options practice and like the on-demand stuff. Don't read DPPs, which is that one chapter has REITs in it. Okay, that chapter, the REITs part, you should read, but the DPPs no. Don't read technical fundamental analysis. Don't read because that's 2 chapters. Just do quizzes on that. Don't read margin and don't read options. Everything else you should read, and don't take a lot of notes. Just read the fucking thing, and jot down things that you're struggling with, and we can always go over it on Tuesday night. Okay. Yeah, the hearts. Remember, you do break even. You start at the heart. It's good. I'm telling you, the arrow is the arrow and the heart makes everything about these options. Okay. I'm telling you, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Some of us if you guys let outside forces dictate bad things, like I'm trying to give you outside forces to keep you motivated. But look, like I said, I help, right? So I'm motivating. I try to get you to get going, but you're not doing it unless you want to do it, right? So it can't make you do anything. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make it past the 7. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, it's fucking unbelievable. Okay. Some men are shitty. Okay. Like again, I am not a fucking feminist at all. I will not be an ally if that's the thing, but I am all for equal fucking rights and everyone's equal. That's my thing. You fucking want if you want to do something, fucking do it. That's why if I'm in a room and there's no chairs and a woman walks in, I had one of my friends do that. She told me, she said, I went into a room, into a doctor's office, and all the men were sitting and nobody got up to stand up. I said, well, unless you're pregnant, you should thank them. I said, what? She said, why? Because they're treating you like an equal. Because if it was a guy standing there, they would not have offered their seat. So they're treating, and she was pissed. She was laughing. She's like, yeah, that doesn't make me feel better. But the point is, if a guy doesn't get up and offer you a seat, you're an equal. That's the thing. Because remember something, if they get up and offer you a seat, they think you're weaker than them. Okay. Kyler, you're in great fucking shape. You're in great shape. Absolutely great shape. So I had a rule that if I was on the subway and like a mom or someone who maybe so it sounds weird, but if you're going to business and you're going to work, you're a competitor, you're not getting a fucking seat. But if you are a stay-at-home mom or you have kids or you're older, I'll give you my fucking seat. You're not competing with me. You're not trying to compete with me, so I'll give you my seat. But if you're a fucking in the business, you stand like the rest of us. Okay. So Kyler, your scores are rock solid. As long as you're not memorizing, you're good to go. Absolutely good to go. If you're not memorizing, you're good. Go get some drunk, smoke some weed, and have a J. And no, seriously. So what you're gonna do Friday? Don't take any tests on Thursday. Just add knowledge on Thursday. Watch it quick and dirty. Watch all the shit. Okay. Okay. There you go, Danny. Well, that's California. You're in California, right? They're all weird in California. Okay. And the men are women. The men are women there. So who the hell knows? Totally kidding. I don't care. I'm just fucking around. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. Now, by the way, I'm going to tell you right. The stock exchange. Remember, I worked on the stock exchange, and when I first started, they're very There you go. Okay. There's never a lot of. There you go, Danny. That's good for you. Other than computer hackers, you're in good shape. Also, good looking. If whatever, I'm not going to believe. I'm going to leave that alone. So, in the New York Stock Exchange, the luncheon club, which all the members we went, they never had a women's room, so they had to create one, and it was like they had to create one in one of the rooms, but they had no door, so they actually made it. It was one of the phone booths, one of those long phone booths. So literally going into the women's room, you had to open the phone booth and walk in, and that's what they fixed it, obviously, but they could, it was an old building. There was only so much they could do. It's interesting, but it's still mostly men, so it wasn't a big deal. Okay. Yes, reread the chapters you have in it. Okay, good. Good, Scott. If you understand the basic option questions, you're going to be in fine. Okay. Yep. Elise, she's right. Elise is right. Okay. Now that's interesting. So I just started reading this. This is what somebody said. Music helps, but lyrics don't. Okay. There you go. True. The phone booths. Yeah, exactly. So remember something. I knew what you meant. The phone booths. If you listen to music like Mozart or whatever, if you listen to music while you're studying, that's helpful. But if it has lyrics, it doesn't. Remember that. So if it has lyrics, it does not help you. Because I guess it doesn't affect it. But regular music keeps your brain engaged. Okay. Okay. I don't know. They may have. I should kind of tell myself. I started listening to this bilateral stuff, which I don't know what it's like, where it's like it does one tone in one ear and one in the other. My ADD brain, it can't help. Okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. So you have to if you do lyrics, it gets in your head. But it's where if you hold the phone here, it goes back and forth. So it gets it like it goes ear, like it rotates what ear. It's like it sometimes gets your eyes like twitching. Okay. Yes. Listen, I live on fucking Audible. I'm reading Atlas Shrugged again. Okay. But I'm just doing an audiobook. I'm pretty much all audiobook now because I can drive and do that. Okay. And again, comedy show is awesome. Okay. I'm falling way behind. I know bullshit. Okay. Yeah, I do look for my. I definitely have retirement video. I absolutely do. Okay. There you go. So, yeah, Mary, what app? Yeah, but here's the thing. But motivating, that's your fiance. There's caring there. That's the difference. 100% on that. Okay. Okay. See, it's funny. It's like this is shit. right? This is shit that's all from like, I don't believe in toxic masculinity at all. But I do believe that there are some people who get threatened by women, which, and I'm not fucking threatened by women at all. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Charmin. I'm just getting to what you said. Okay. Mary, what app are you doing that helps read it? Okay. I think a lot of phones do it now. Okay. Okay. Charmin, I hope you're still here. Okay. I know it took me a while to get to you. Maybe 6 minutes. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. Exactly. No way. Okay. Although here's the thing, I hold the door for anyone. So it's not just women. Okay. So yeah, Speechify. There, everyone it's Speechify that uses. Okay. Um, okay. I don't love training consultants for the 7. They can help you, but I don't love them. And as long as you're not taking in the next week or so, I would think about I would not think about changing the vendors, but I would buy the Cap and Q Bank. Or if you're struggling to understand it, go buy the Achievable. Yes, it's $100 and something, $190 or something like that. And I have a link there that'll get you a couple bucks off. But in the video. So if you guys want to buy Achievable, use my link. If not, I don't give a shit. Okay. Um, I think if you could get the Cap and Q Bank, it would help. Okay. If not, if you don't want to do that because they're hard, I would think about getting just get the Achievable. They give you a free trial. You can try them out. It's achievable.me or use my link. I don't really care. If you go there and you click on there, you can do the free trial. They explain shit better than anyone else. Now, again, they do options the other way, the T-chart way, which I don't do, but they are solid and they teach it really well. Again, if not, go back to get the Cap and Q Bank and use that and read their explanations. They're better. Training controls, again, they're okay, but I don't love them. I really don't love them. I don't love them at all. Okay. Okay. Oh, there you go, Mary. I guess we wonder how Mary got over that. Okay, now I do that. That literally motivating. If you go to my SIE exam playlist, my SIE exam playlist, follow. I don't go over the book. I just follow the order. It's chapters. I guess there's Give it a shot. Yeah, good, Sharman. I love it because look, see, the whole point is I'm a big fan of multiple vendors anyway. Even if you have STC or Kaplan, I'd be like, okay, buy someone else's questions just to challenge yourself. That's why I tell people not to buy the Kaplan program because nobody else just sells questions. So get STC or Achievable by the Kaplan Q Bank. I My SIE exam playlist follows the STC timeline. I don't read the chapters, but I follow the timeline, and I have like 20, maybe 25 videos in there. I don't need to do multiple playlists. Just jump in that one and work your way through. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you always figure there'd be two women's because it's always a lot. Whenever you go to the stadium, the line is out of the women's room. Okay. I doubt they have. I mean, maybe some people have, but I doubt everyone has. It's a great movie. Uh, it's an okay movie. The book was better. Okay. It's a shame the guy died. Okay. Oh, I get it. You can. I mean, you could. SDC has classes. They definitely do it. Okay. It could be. So tell me about Ariel. Tell me about the ABLE plan. The big thing is you have to. The child has to be disabled by the time they're 26. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's no name on that. Took to 65 in December. Failed by 10. I was using it. Okay. Okay. If so, here's the deal. The 65, 66 is kind of crapshoots a little bit. Okay. So if you're still on, I hope you are. I think I'm only 5 minutes behind, so you should be here. And it's weird. There's no name on that. It's like a ghost. It's like you're not even there. Um, so are you even real? Okay. Um, I think you want to be in the 70s. Look, you can absolutely pass if you're scoring high 60s on cap and you know enough, but I think you are real good. You really got it. I'm just kidding around. You really want to be at least in the low to mid 70s on Kaplan, okay? Okay. I know. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, most of these teachers are boring as fuck. Okay. So they just are. Okay. Um I think you want to be if you can be in the mid 70s, Megan, I think you're good. Okay. If you can get in the mid 70s, you're going to be fine. Okay. If you go to, even if you're low 70s, it's going to be a tight fit. But I'd much mid 70s, not for memorizing and capping, you're in pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think they all are boring. I think that's it. And look, and it's not 100% their fault. It's like they have to follow a fucking PowerPoint. They have to follow rules. So it is what it is. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to tell you because they used to be pretty good. There you go. So I'm not telling you to hack the Speechify thing, but there you go. Okay. I could never do those classes. I couldn't. I can't. I could never. I did that when I was younger. It just I do classes like during the summer. I have about 7 or 8 places that hire me to go to teach. Right. Okay. For the No, I did. I've read all the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo books, though that whole series. Okay, and then he died. It was kind of Lars or something like that. I can't remember. It's kind of sad. Okay. Um, give that a shot, Sherman. See what happens. Okay. I don't know how to make. I don't do like I'm saying that I don't do anything live. I mean, I do this. This is it. So I know it's hard. Okay, so back to this. Able plans. They have to be disabled by the time they're 26 to get to have the money. Okay. Oh God. Well, that's the thing with AI. Now they probably could put my voice on there. Yeah, but would they allow cursing on there? Like this fucking rights. Okay, that's funny. It'd be pretty funny. So I think whenever I do this, I always try to find like an Irish or an Australian accent. Usually try to find an Irish or Australian girl's voice. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, but I mean I do audiobook. It's funny when I do the audiobooks, it really can make a difference who the reader is. Okay. Um, no, Lisa. The whole fucking thing. Sorry. It's that's the way this is. It's just like the 66 is not one of those where I can say ignore this shit. I mean, is there anything to ignore? The math. Anything to do with math, don't worry about. You're gonna get some math questions, but maybe one or two. You don't know which ones, so it's hard to pinpoint. But I wouldn't worry about the math too much. So yeah, you're gonna have to read the whole thing. It's like literally the whole freaking thing, and it's so boring. Okay. Okay, John Schmidt, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Sorry. Okay. See what happens? We get late. I start doing stupid shit. His name is my name too. Can't stop, John. I can't stop. And whenever people see you shout, people always shout. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. I'll get to you in 1 second, John Schmidt. Okay. Let's see. 2023. 17 grand, baby. 17,000. And starting yesterday, it's 18. Starting last week, it's 18 grand, but it's not going to be on the test that way. Look, for the most part, okay. Okay. So Mayor, I'm going to get to you. Oh, is it John Jacobs? Oh, that's my name too. That's funny. So now, oh God, I'm going to. This is now stuck in my fucking head. So understand. So Able, the contribution is 17 as of 2024. It's 18. That's why you probably see a different number. They're not changing those numbers for a while. And what happens is a lot of times. Here's the thing, Ariel. You're getting stuck on the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers. Get the big picture. I have a retirement video. Go watch that. Okay. Okay. Now. This year's 57, fucking A. It's the STC by far. No, you can get the Notman questions. They're okay. STC is the best by far. The questions are closer. They have better information. Kaplan doesn't do a good job. Notman does an okay job. Kaplan does. I don't even think Kaplan does it. STC by far the best one for the 57. So if you're taking principal exams or the 57, STC is by far the best. The rest of them, you can go around between achievable and stuff like that. But but definitely the STC, not even fucking close. It's not the least covered. There are some that STC doesn't even do. And if you want supplemental questions, I think you can go to Notman, but I think you got to buy their whole package because I don't think that Kaplan does I don't think Kaplan does the 57. But yes, okay. Yes, that means the money goes in pre-tax. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Just crazy. I'm crazy, Kenny. Giving this shit away for free. Okay. Okay. There you go. Oh, there you go. Boom. See, it's amazing. You can use the 7 for credits too. The 7 counts as upper level credits too. Okay. So wait, Mary, you asked a question. Okay. You actually asked a real question, I thought. Okay. I thought you did. Maybe not. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. Mayor, congratulations for passing the SAE. But you know what we're going to have to suffer through.
I just want to celebrate. Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Okay. Okay. No, McKenna, hardly any math questions on the essay. Maybe a stock split, maybe a current yield, maybe a parity question. Not much more than that. Okay. Yeah, trust me. So look, this is the thing is, I made a lot of money working on the stock exchange. I mean, like ridiculous. I'm almost making more now than I did that. Okay. I mean, I made a fucking stupid amount of money. I mean, like ridiculous. And I'm making more now. I mean, think about it. I teach 12 hours a day, 185 an hour, 70. I take half a day on Sundays. So it's a lot of fucking money. So that's why I do this, is giving it back. Exactly. 4 fucking math questions. That's it. So it's really, and I got something else coming up in the next month or two, which is going to be fucking insane. But I want to give back. I feel bad. I mean, because there's a lot of people, like you said, that really can't pay $200 an hour, or don't want to pay $500 for this, or their parents, or they're single moms, or whatever it is, with 3,000 kids, right? So they can't afford all this shit. So we get it for free. It doesn't hurt me, and it helps. I make money on YouTube too. Okay. And then, so Mayor, when you get out of college and you take, by the way, I'm going to give you a piece of advice. This is what I tell everyone. If you have the essay and you're in school, go get the 63 or the 66. Get the 66. You might be able to use it for credit, but 2, that on your resume is big. Okay. If you have the SIE and the 66 on your resume when you're applying, it's fucking big. Okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of math on this test. Okay. Watch my videos on that. So remember, qualified means it's covered by ERISA, which means it's a corporate plan. It goes in pre-tax, okay? Means it's never been taxed. When you take it out, you pay tax on everything. But they have rules. If you give it to one person, boom. I know. It's fucking easy, right? It's cheap. I had the girl today. She goes, what? She thought I was going to say spend $300 a month on a subscription. No, I'm giving this shit away, okay? I'm Crazy Kenny. Anybody old enough to remember Crazy Eddie? If you don't live in the Northeast and you're not over 45 or so, there's no way you remember these guys. They always make deals. They all sold electronics. He ended up going to jail. Actually, he went to Israel to avoid going to jail. Eddie Antar. But you go in there and you give any kind of excuse, they give you a discount. It was great. I was 17, go in there learning to negotiate over my birthday, over buying a Walkman or something like that. Okay. So let's go back into this again. So qualified means it's sponsored. Yeah, definitely an East Coast thing, right? So it was he had like 30 things all on the East Coast. It was great. Great commercials. Look up Crazy Eddie commercials. It's pretty good. You'll see why I do that. I'm Crazy Kenny, where the prices are insane. Okay. Now, qualified is, I keep going back to it. See, it's the ADD. I gotta blow it out. I literally think I do these for therapy. Okay. There you go. Okay. Inflation proof. There you go. They're true. They're inflation proof. Absolutely. Part of the reason they're only $20 is because if I can't, the only way to change the price is to cancel it, and I don't want to cancel it and have to redo it. So I'm stuck for the next 20 years. It'll be $20. Soon won't even be a cup of coffee. Now, qualified plans are sponsored by a corporation. They're covered under ERISA. You have to offer it to anyone. If you offer it to one person, okay. JPL, I'll get to you on this. So now, if you qualified, if you offer to one person, you have to offer to everyone. Okay, that's kind of the deal. Anyone who's full time over 21, working over, I think it's 1,000 hours. Figure it out. The money goes in pre-tax. There has to be a certain. They have to have a vesting schedule. They have a schedule of like when you take it out. You have to. You can't take it out before 59 and a half. You have to start taking it out by the time you're 73. Stuff like that. And the big thing is non-qualified plans go in after tax, they grow tax deferred, and then you only pay tax on the growth. So if you put in 20 grand in a non-qualified, you pay tax on the money, non-deductible, non-qualified, they gotta go together, non-deductible, non-qualified. And then what happens is it grows to 100 grand, woo! And then you take the money out, you only pay tax on the 80, but ordinary income. There's more to it. Watch my retirement video. If you understand this stuff in my retirement video, you'll be fine on the test. One last thing. This is on the 7 a lot. If you inherit an IRA, and I did a video on it because it's on a lot. If you inherit an IRA, if you're a spouse, you can do it. You can roll it into your own IRA, do whatever you want, okay? If you inherit an IRA, hold on. And you're a spouse, you can do whatever you want. If you're a non-spouse, you have to do what they call an inherited IRA and take it out over a 10-year period. Okay. Where are we? Okay. I think that works. Okay. Hold on one second. I got to tell the person I'll call him in a minute. I have 2 students after this. I'm doing my live still. So when it's done, I'll give you a call. Again, no math on the SIE. And again, yes, qualified plan means it's sponsored by a corporation and it's coming out pre-tax, baby. Never been taxed. Okay. Let me catch up. Here we go. Some real questions. Okay, so back to this. So the reason I say the 66 is because, the 65 is fine, get it. But if you get the 66, it covers both the 63 and the 66. Right, so if you're going to get the 63, just get the 63, be an agent. But if you get the 66, it covers both. If you get this to 65, you're still going to have to take the 63. Unless you just work for an investment advisor. That's the thing. So if you're going to work for a firm like a UBS, RBC, Goldman, where they're managing money, you're going to need the 7 and the 66. And here's the thing. If you have the 66, it covers them all, because even though they will break it up eventually. I mean, you'll need the 7. The only time you wouldn't want the 66 is if you're not going to work for a broker-dealer. If you're going to get the Series 6, then the 65-63 combo is the right way. And I get it. I'm a fan of the 65-63 because there's overlap from the 7, but it doesn't really matter. You're good getting the 65 because then you can work for an investment advisor and not need the 7. Okay. Nope. If you're just doing an IA and there's no broker-dealer shit, once you get the 65, you're done. And the other way to do it is if you get the CFP. If you get the CFP, same thing. You get waived out of the 65 requirement. I think every state does that, okay? So you can get the 65, and once you get that, you can work for an IA for the rest of your life and never have to get a 7. And that actually happened in like the 2000s, okay? Okay. So it got in the 2000s, okay? A lot of people gave up their 7 to just work for investment advisors. It's interesting. They just gave up their 7 and didn't have to worry about FINRA. Yes, there's a lot of shit that we come up with that's not in the books. There'll be an A book, it's just not always the same book. Okay. I think we're in good shape. Boom, I love it. Everyone, we went kind of late. I'm gonna in about 30 seconds, in about 5 minutes, you're gonna see another video come out. If you're taking the 7, you'll want to watch it. Okay, it's short, it's 5 minutes. So give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna pop a video out. Feel free to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, go fuck yourself. Okay. Yes. So for a broker-dealer, you need here's the thing. For the broker-dealer, you need the 7. If you're just a broker-dealer, then the 7 and 63. 63 is a cake test if you study hard. If you're working for a broker-dealer that does management services, then you need the 7 and the 66. Okay. No. So the 7 and 66 is one thing. It's the 7, 65, 63 is the same as the 7, 66. The problem with the 6 is you can only sell mutual funds and annuities. You can't sell everything else. So here's the thing. If you take the 6, you can only do the 6. You have a great night. If you do the 6, you can only do the 63, 65 combo. That's it. If you do the 7, you can either do the 63, 65 combo or the 66. Boom. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. It's good. My family fucking hates me. They do not think I'm funny at all. Not at all. They all roll their eyes. Wait till I'm up on stage one time and doing that. We're trying to make this bigger. I'll try to do the comedy stylings of Ken the Idiot. Okay. But thank you very much, guys. Boom. Anyone taking it before Thursday? Good. If not, I will see you guys. Remember, I do this Thursday night too. There's no more Thursday night football, so no more excuses. Okay. Mayor, I appreciate it. I love it. Tell people. I love that. I think my shit. The problem is, I want to be in. I think the colleges would be good for me, but I think I'm not nice enough. I don't know. Sounds like you can handle the joking around, but I'm not sure everyone else can. Although, if you're going into finance, you're not doing gender studies. Okay, everyone, you all have a good night. Wash your hands. Be good. And don't forget, I'll see you in 47 hours for the next installment of Ken. Stay mean. I love it. Stay mean. Stay classy, Ken. Stay classy, San Diego. Okay. Y'all have a good night. Hold on. I got to do my thing. Let me do it the right way. And we're